Bushu, Ani, Nigana se Ndishnakas, Makoni Totem, Manitou Boat Tugung and Donja, Apachigichi Miguacho Ma Beayak, Gichi Nandam Wiga Nishna Beayak. Hello, my name is Jason Wilson, and I got a question for you. What does this country know about Native Americans and its First Peoples? Where do they get their information and perception of natives today? A big part of it is definitely the misrepresentation of Native Americans in the Hollywood industry. This has gone on for years, and it is time for a change. So today, I am making this appeal for action for you to become educated, informed, and to gain a new respect for the first peoples of this land we call USA and in Canada. For hundreds and if not thousands of years prior to Hollywood movies, Native Americans have survived and lived off the land. What are the effects of colonialism on people who have been to hell and back and yet still remain and are still here? It is the hottest fires and trying times that Native Americans have endured that helped us to build the hearts of pride, resilience, and fortitude that I see in my people. Add hard work, conviction, and acknowledge the blood memory of self-sustainability that runs generations deep in each and every generation prior to and current. This is who we are, and this is the real story. Hollywood movies are a big reason why society has deemed it acceptable to the blatant stereotypes Native Americans face today. The real history and representation of Hollywood Native Americans is not the one you see on the screen. It's written by folks who have never taken one step in that community. Native Americans painted in red war paint, whooping and yelling while they scalp a pale face is the stereotype created by Hollywood. Responsibility is everyone's, but mainly Hollywood, to step up their game. Research and building true engagement with Native Americans and their communities will help to create a better understanding and respect for the past and the current views of Native Americans and First Nations people. Slowly but surely, we have some shining examples of movies utilizing real cultural depiction, actors, actresses, and even shooting in the communities themselves, employing local community representation and settings. Google these names: Gary Farmer, Cheyenne King, Graham Greene, the movie Apocalypto, Dancing with Wolves, and you will see real Native Americans who are working actors today in Hollywood. This is a shining example of Native Americans are properly represented in Hollywood. I am of Ojibwe descent, and I'm proud of it. Today, we will listen to the drum and the song that has stayed with us pre- and post-contact. You will gain a new profound respect, and we need you to help on this appeal for action. An educated viewer creates a better advocate and support to keeping Hollywood and society at large accountable. My mother and father were and are staunch advocates of this, and they went through a different time than I did. They are solid versions of strength, pride, and resilience in connecting and correcting stereotypes, racism, and misrepresentation of Native Americans and First People. It is the passing of this legacy to me which fuels me in my day-to-day and educational pursuits. It is because of this legacy and pride in my Ojibwe tribal descent why I chose to make this appeal for action to the Hollywood industry, and I need you, society at large, to help me with it. That's who we are. That's our story. And it's probably not the ones that you see on the silver screen or reading about in those papers. Once again, folks that have never walked a mile in our moccasins. So when you watch movies like that, always know there's another version of history and the representation being portrayed. So please join us in the sacred circle. Let's make the world a better place. Apachichi Miigwech.